Welcome! In this lesson, we'll learn place value all the way up to the trillion place and solve two 300-digit additions in three different visual and algorithmic ways. Let's get started. First, let's review place value. Each digit in a number has a place that tells us its value. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, billion, 10 billion, 100 billion, and trillion. I'll show a chart and an example for each place. Notice that each place is 10 times the place to its right. For example, 10 ones make a 10, 10 tens make 100, and 10 hundreds make 1,000. Let's highlight the ones, tens, hundreds, and then million and trillion, so you get the idea. Now, let's practice addition. We'll solve two 3-digit additions, each shown three ways: the standard column algorithm, adding by expanded place value, and a visual base 10 blocks method that shows regrouping. Our first problem is 378 plus 456. Let's show that problem. Method 1, the column method. We'll stack the numbers by place value, add the ones column, then the tens, then the hundreds, carrying when needed. I'll read the steps aloud. 378 plus 456. First, add the ones. 8 plus 6 equals 14. We write down 4 in the ones place and carry 1 10 to the tens column. Now add the tens column. 7 tens plus 5 tens plus the carried 1 10 gives 13 tens. So we write down 3 in the tens place and carry 100 to the hundreds column. Finally, add the hundreds. 3 hundreds plus 4 hundreds plus the carried 100 equals 8 hundreds. So the answer by the column method is 834. Method 2. Expanded form, where we split each number into hundreds, tens, and ones, then add like place values. Write 378 as 300 plus 70 plus 8. Write 456 as 400 plus 50 plus 6. Now add hundreds. 300 plus 400 equals 700. Add tens. 70 plus 50 equals 120. Add ones. 8 plus 6 equals 14. Now combine those partial sums. 700 plus 120 plus 14. We add the hundreds to get 700, tens to get 120, ones to get 14. Note that 120 plus 14 gives 134, and 700 plus 134 equals 834. Same answer, explained using place values. Method 3, visual base 10 blocks. I'll draw hundreds as large squares, tens as rods made of 10 small squares, and ones as single small squares. First show 3 hundreds, 7 tens, 8 ones for 378, and 4 hundreds, 5 tens, 6 ones for 456. Then combine the ones, convert groups of 10 ones into a 10 rod when needed, and show the carry visually. Combine the ones. 8 ones plus 6 ones equals 14 ones. I'll take 10 of those ones and regroup them into one 10 rod, leaving 4 ones. We show the 10 rod moving to the tens row and increasing the tens count by 1. Now the tens total was 7 tens plus 5 tens plus the carried 1 10 from regrouping. So that's 13 tens. Convert 10 of those tens into 100 block, leaving 3 tens. Finally add hundreds. 3 hundreds plus 4 hundreds plus the carried 100 equals 8 hundreds. The result is 834, matching our other methods. Great. Now let's do a second problem. 594 plus 287. We'll again use the column method, the expanded place value method, and the base 10 visual regrouping method. Here's the problem. Method 1, column algorithm. Stack the numbers and add ones, then tens, then hundreds. For 594 plus 287, we start with ones. 4 plus 7 equals 11. Write 1 in ones place and carry 1 10. Tens. 9 tens plus 8 tens plus the carried 1 10 equals 18 tens. Place an 8 in the tens place and carry 100. Hundreds. 5 hundreds plus 2 hundreds plus the carried 100 equals 8 hundreds. So the sum is 881. Method 2, expanded form. 594 equals 500 plus 90 plus 4. 287 equals 200 plus 80 plus 7. Add like place values. Hundreds 5 plus 2 equals 7 hundreds. Tens 90 plus 80 equals 170. Ones 4 plus 7 equals 11. Combine. 700 plus 170 plus 11 equals 881. Method 3. Base 10 blocks for 594 and 287. Combine ones. 4 plus 7 equals 11 ones. Take 10 of those ones to make a 10 rod and leave 1 1. Combine tens. 9 tens plus 8 tens plus that carried 1 10 equals 18 tens. Take 10 tens to make 100 block and leave 8 tens. Combine hundreds. 5 plus 2 plus 1 from tens equals 8 hundreds. Final answer 881. To review, place value tells us the value of each digit, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, up to the trillion. We solved two 3-digit additions. 378 plus 456 equals 834, and 594 plus 287 equals 881, each shown with the column algorithm, expanded place value addition, and base 10 visual regrouping. Use whichever method makes the most sense to you. Practice makes perfect. Try some problems on your own. 467 plus 358 and 725 plus 189. Try all 3 methods and check your answers. Thanks for watching.